Hey guys, I'm back today with another video. I know it's been a while since I've been on YouTube, but I just want to apologize for that. My work schedule has been so crazy and I just haven't had time, and I've just been really tired and everything. Like, as you guys could tell from basically my face, I took a nap earlier, but it's kind of impossible with a club across the street because they seem to think that Sunday nights is like a great time to party. I don't know why, but anyways, enough of my rambling. I am here to do a book haul for you guys today. I haven't done one of these in a long time, and so I figured that I have like 8 books here. I have 4 hardbacks and 4 paperbacks. These I've bought like all different times. They haven't been within the last week. These have been like last couple months actually. So let's go ahead and show you the hardback books. So the first book is called Requiem, and this is the final book in the Delirium trilogy, and I believe I have a video on Delirium which I will post down below. And if you don't know what Delirium is a really good trilogy set in a dystopian type world where love is a disease, and so basically Lena is about ready to get her cure, and then she falls in love, and so forth. So this is the final book in this trilogy. I had mixed feelings about this book. The first 150 pages I went in and I was like, I really love this book, but then I got really bored with it. I got so bored with this book at points that I basically was skipping pages. Like, I skipped 20 pages and I really never went back and read anymore. So the ending was okay. The last 60 pages were pretty good. It also goes into, it has 2 different perspectives, one of Hannah and one of Lena, who's the main character, and it's interesting. I really liked Hannah's point of view more than Lena's. I felt that it was just too boring and just, I don't know. I didn't really like her character, Lena's character, that much. I did like Hannah's, but overall it's a pretty good book. So yeah, I got this on eBay. I think I paid like $13 for it. So yeah. The next book I'm actually currently reading, and this is Madeline Wickham's The Wedding Girl. I believe that she has the sequel out now called Wedding Night. And I read a little bit today, and it's kind of funny because this woman, whatever her name is, I forget her name, Millie, I guess she kind of like gets, like, she kind of gives somebody like a wedding, or she marries somebody just for like papers or something, and then 10 years later you flash to see that she's getting married again. But I don't really kind of understand, is it like she never got the marriage annulled or what? But anyway, so this is this book, and I love this author. I love, if you guys don't know, Madeline Wickham writes also books under the name Sophie Kinsella for the Shopaholic series, and I absolutely love her books. I think they're so funny and great stories. So yeah, check these out. I paid $1 for this on eBay. So sometimes I buy books on eBay, sometimes I buy them in the store, sometimes just random. I mean, I've got like 5 different places where I bought them from. So this is the spine. And this is the spine from Requiem, so you guys are wondering. The next 2 books I actually picked up at Rite Aid because my friend and I, we were in there one day, and I just happened to go through, I love to go through clearance sections at stores just to see what was on sale. And these were 2 books that I really, one I haven't read and one I read and I absolutely loved. So the first book is called You Are Not Alone by Jermaine Jackson. So it's about his brother Michael, and it was $5, which is a really good deal. So I had to pick this up, and I think this is going to be a really good read. So yeah, there's that one. And then, so I picked up Latoya Jackson's book called Starting Over, which is $5, and I absolutely love this book. I couldn't put it down because it's so interesting. It talks about her relationship with her brother. It gives a lot of details about the day he died, and it's a lot to do with her marriage to whatever his name was, but it was such a good book. If you haven't read this book, I highly recommend that you read this book. Now onto the paperbacks. The first book in the paperbacks that I have, I got it from a store called the Dollar Tree, and if you guys have never been to a Dollar Tree, I highly recommend the Dollar Tree because it's such a great place. It's like the 99-cent store but smaller, and it's not crowded, and it's just such a cool place. So I went in there one night, and I happened to pick this book up, and I absolutely love this movie. I saw this movie on Lifetime Movie Network, and I will post a thing up here to let you guys know if it's like on Netflix or whatever, because it's so good. This book is called Like Dandelion Dust, and this has Mira Sorvino, Barry Pepper in it, and basically this this couple, they are expecting a child, but what happens is that the gentleman, the father, goes into prison, and so while he's in prison, the wife gives the baby up for adoption, and I believe that's how it is. And then and so what happens is that after he gets out of prison, he realizes that he has a son. So basically he gets rights to the kid, and I think the baby goes and lives with him for a while. So it's such a great book, or I mean such a great movie, so you have to check that out. And this is the spine to it. And I forgot to show you guys the spines to the other two books. So this is the Latoya Jackson one, and this is to the Jermaine Jackson book. So yeah, sorry, I'm not used to showing you guys spines because I don't do these videos that often. So the next two books I actually picked up at Walmart. And this book is called Love the One You're With. It's by Emily Giffin, and I just finished this book, and I love this author. I absolutely wish she had more books because I've read all but one, which is in this haul, and her writing is just so good, and it's never boring except in this book. Some parts of this book were I wasn't really interested in it, but once you get through some of those parts, it's really, really, it has a good story to it, and it has a good message to it. So it's basically about this couple, this happily married couple, and then the woman named Ellen, she actually runs into her old boyfriend, and then he offers her a job as a photographer, and then she goes to LA to do the job, and then so forth and so forth. And so she kind of has to decide, do I want to be with Leo or do I want to be with my husband Andy? So really, really good, pretty good book. I recommend it just because I love this author so much, and this is the spine to it. Okay, so the next book I also, and I believe I paid, I want to say it was on sale for $5.99 at Walmart. So the next book that I got at Walmart, it was $3.48, and it was and it's by Madeline Wickham, and the book is called Sleeping Arrangements. Have not yet read this book, but I love this author. If you like the Shopaholic series, you will love these books. Absolutely love her. She is just so awesome. So the last and final book in this haul is by Emily Giffin, and this is entitled Baby Proof. So this is by the same author as Love the One You're With, and I paid $1 for this on eBay. And this is the cover, and this is the spine. This is the last book in the Emily Giffin books that I haven't read. And I'm kind of excited to read this book because I kind of like what this book is about. I guess it's basically about, from what I've read, that there's a couple who they're not really, I guess they kind of went into the marriage thinking, hey, I don't want to have a child, and then after a while they decide one of them wants to have a child. So I'm really interested to see how I'm gonna like this. As I said, I can't say enough how much I love this author. I think she is just so good. And if you haven't read any of her other books, like I love Something Blue, Something Borrowed. They're just so good. So yeah, that is my video. Again, I'm so sorry I haven't been around a lot. I should be starting to make videos regularly. My schedule is starting to work itself out. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my video, and have a good night. Bye!